Hi, and here we're looking at cumulative frequency curves. And cumulative frequency curves take into account all the other data points that came before. And that's why it's called cumulative. Right? And as we solve the question, I think it clearer. So in this case, when we look 13, in question 13 at the graph, how many cars are there in total? 100. It is the maximum number on the cumulative frequency. So that's like 100 cars. That's a maximum number, and that is the total number of cars that was surveyed. And we say that, can you use the curve to estimate the median speed? And so since it's the median speed, we're looking at the middle number. And so in this case, we will be looking at the 50th one, because 100 divided by 2 is 50. And so we simply read off at the 50th car, roughly what is that speed? And we see that speed is 32 km per hour. Right. And 13b, if a car moves at a speed less than 20 km per hour, is considered to be obstructing traffic. It's too slow. Can you estimate how many cars obstructed traffic? So we see, okay, we want 20 km per hour, and that is here. It's 20. So let's go up to the graph and see what we get. Yes, and that data point is 26. That means 26 cars, remember it's cumulative, that means 26 cars were traveling at 20 km and below. Right? And of course you can ask, okay, what does it mean by this data point then? You can say it means 100 cars were traveling at 50 km and below, which makes sense because the fastest car, the 100th car, was traveling at 50 km per hour. So 100 cars were traveling at 50 km and below. How many cars were traveling at 20 km and below? 26. 26.